All right, so example 4 is an example of a finite sequence, as I said, because we know the last term. So we can proceed now to find the number of terms. It's not always terms they can ask us to find. They ask us to find the number of terms. So we have minus 20, third term, minus into minus 9, and that will give us our d is equals to minus 20, minus minus is plus, so therefore our d is equals to minus 11. Or someone can say d is equals to the second term minus the first term, minus 9 minus 2 equals to minus 11. Then the nth term, which is the last term, was given. Okay, so this, our Tn, the nth term, also called the last term, is minus 141. All right, it's called the last term, the nth term. So take note, Tn is equals to last term, or the nth term, or the nth term. Okay, so we can now say from we can now say from our Tn, which is equals to a plus m minus 1d, that 141 minus 141 equals to a, which is 2, plus n, we are looking for it, d is minus 11. Okay, minus 2 go to the other side, become minus 2. Minus 141 minus 2 equals to m minus 1 multiplied by minus 11. Minus 143 minus minus will give us minus equals to n minus 1 into minus 11. I want to expand here and collect items again, but that would be a waste of time. Divide both sides by minus 11, so that you just take away minus 11 from this side by minus 11. So we have minus 143 all over minus 11 is equals to n minus 1. Will now remain on the on our right hand side. 143 divided by minus 11. What do we have? 11 we cancel 11. Is that not so? I mean, the minus we cancel minus. Then of course we have 13 is equals to m minus 1. So what is our n? Minus 1 go to the other side. So you can now say to become plus that our n is equals to 14. So the number of terms to get to this one minus 141 is 14. Any question? Any question? Now, number 2 is asking you to find the group formula. Just as when I started from beginning. Okay, I started with group formula before I introduce the general formula. What formula is applicable to this set of numbers? That one we find the formula for the nth term of this sequence. Before we are going to continue now, we have spent more than 5 minutes as proposed. Okay, so many of us did that. I've not heard from few people. Okay, let me see this person who is there. QC, you are correct, you're number 2, and Zina, you just made. So both of you are the last people that made it. Okay, let's continue. So let me just take the correction for purpose of taking correction. All right, so this is the correction. So you guys did wonderfully well, but just in case there are 1 or 2 persons that's doing that have not gotten it. Number 1, our D, our number 1. Our common difference is simply minus half. I am using minus half minus the second one. The second one rather minus the first one. See that? So this is the minus coming from the formula. And that will give me this equals to minus half, and that will give me minus 1. So that's the answer. Okay, number two, we're asked to find the formula for the nth term of this sequence. Now, there are two ways you can do that. You can generate it now. You need to check 6 minus 10 is minus 4. 2 minus this is minus 4. So this is a sequence. I mean an AP. This is an AP. Okay. So this is an AP. That's number one. They did not tell us the type of sequence it is, but we have seen that because it has a constant decreasing amount, it is an AP by subtraction. Okay. Why? Because your D is equals to 6 minus 10 equals to minus 4. It's an AP because our 6 minus 10 will give us minus 4. That is the reason. Alright, so since it's an AP, you can use the nth term of an AP to, so instead of going back to the beginning, what I did at the beginning, you can just use the nth term of an AP to generate and not adapt it and not convert it to the family formula as m a plus n minus 1 d. All right, that will now give me tn. I want to now adapt it to this particular number. The first term there is 10. That will give me 10 plus n minus 1. I don't know the number of times that are there. It just continues. Okay, it continues. So our d is minus 4. So that will give us Tn is equals to 10 plus, we use minus 4 to expand, that will give us minus 4n. The minus times minus 1 will give us plus 4. 4 plus 10 will give us 14. So we can now say that therefore our Tn is equals to 14 minus 4n. So that is how number 2 is gotten. I can also generate it through first principle by knowing my T1, T2, and all that. So we have taken the baby questions on this to introduce you to AP. All right. Now let's look at more advanced problems. Find the value of x. Okay. Given that x plus 1, x, x plus 1, 2x, and 2x plus 3, okay, are consecutive. Consecutive terms of a linear sequence. Consecutive terms of a linear sequence. So that's the question. All right, so you will discover that the word consecutive means coming one after the other. And they gave us a bonus here by mentioning linear sequence. So it's an AP. Okay, that is the bonus given to us. So since it's a consecutive, it means that this is the first one, second one, and the third one. So we cannot say, since it's an AP, the AP is of this form. Okay, x plus 1 at the first term, 2x at the second term, 2x plus 3, 2x plus 3 as the third term. Okay, so what is the value of x? Now you can see that we have come to kind of a little application here, though we're still going to deal with application in earnest when we finish both AP and GP. Okay, you will see that there's a little application here because they didn't ask you to find the first term, the common difference, or whatever, but they ask you to find the value of x, and this is an AP. So what then are you going to do? You discover the thing to do here is you will see that you cannot use the nth term of the formula, because if you use the nth term here, which is a plus m minus 1 d, this formula is when they ask you to find either a, in fact, when they ask you to find any of these variables. which can be the common difference, it can be the nth term, the last term, which is, it can be the first term, it can be the number of terms, it can be any of the variable here. But they not ask to find any of these variables, they ask you to find the value of x. So you discover what we do here is to make use of the principle of AP. And what is the principle of AP? What is the knowledge behind AP? That's why when you learn a topic, try to understand the first principle behind any derivation in any particular topic is very important, because it will help you in solving some technical problems. So what is the principle behind AP? The principle behind AP is that the common difference is unchanging. That implies that our common difference, D, is constant. Our D is equals to the third term, 2x plus 3, which is the third term, minus the second term, 2x, is same thing as saying the second term, 2x, minus the first term, x plus 1. So, you see, I have formed an equation with my common difference. So, this equation I formed will now help you to finish up. Expanding, this will give me 2x plus 3 minus 2x equals to 2x, expand, minus x minus 1. So, of course, 2x, we take away 2x, okay? 2x, we cancel minus 2x, okay? 2x minus x will give us x. So, we now have 3 equals to x minus 1. So, minus 1 go to the other side to say, therefore, that x is equals to 4. So, if you have been waiting to use the nth formula, of course, we have waited to eternity without having an idea. Question 2, we are asked to find the 15th term, given that the fourth term of an AP is 15, and the 9th term is 35. We should find the 15th term. Alright, so the first thing to do is you can use each of the term formula, or can use the general formula. Okay? So the fourth term of an AP, you know the fourth term, T4, our T4 is equals to A plus 3D. Alright? And we are told that it is equals to what? 15. Okay, equation 1. And we are now told the ninth term T9 is equals to A plus 8D, which is equals to 35, equation 2. So they gave us the fourth term, gave us the ninth term, and asked us to find the 15th term. So when you write this formula, A plus 3D equals to 15. If you write it in this way, it will help you to solve the problem. But if you have just said T4 equals to 15, T9 is equals to 35, then you have been battling what to do, how to find T15, because if you have written formula Tn equals to A plus M minus 1D. If you have written the general formula down, I'm giving you guys analysis, how you solve a problem. Okay, even if you want to solve a problem by stumbling over the answer, you have written this formula down. You're asking to find the 15th term, find the 15th term. N is equals to 15. You put 15 there, you're going to have 15 minus 1, which is 14. What is A? What is D? You don't have it. You don't have A and D. So, just in similar way, when we learn in mensuration, whatever you ask us to calculate, we cannot find the total surface area if we don't have the slant height and some of the height and all those things. So we go first and find those things that we need. So already trying to find the 15th term, T15, will indicate that you don't have your A and you don't have your D. So you don't need anybody to remind you in a typical exam. You need A and D to finish up this solution. So your question is, how do you find your A and D? You now come back to the question and read and discover that they gave you the fourth term of an AP and the ninth term of an AP. They are giving you those two scenarios to remind you that if you can write it in this way, it will lead you to a simultaneous equation that will help you to find your A and D, which will now proceed to find your 15th term. Alright, so as we have this equation 1 and 2, we can now say equation 2 minus equation 1 using elimination method. Because here A and A is equals to elimination method is going to be faster. Assuming that none of the variables has equal magnitude, we could have resort to, of course, a substitution method, or also using elimination if you want to use, if that one is better for you. So A, we minus A to give us 0. So A will disappear. 8D minus 3D will give us 5D. Alright, and 35 minus 15 will give us what? 20. So we now have, can I say that 5D equals to 20. That's what we have. Alright, that implies divide both sides by 5 equals to, our D is equals to what? 20 over 5, which is equals to 4. Alright, so let's say put our D equals to 4 into any of the equation 1 or 2. So we put into equation 1. So what's our equation 1? Our equation 1 is A plus 3D is equals to 15. This is what equation 1. So that implies that A plus 3 multiplied by 4 equals to 15. Alright, A is equals to 15 minus 12. Okay, if this one go to the other side of the equation. Okay, therefore, our A is equals to what? 3. So now we have found A and D, which originally was impossible to find T 15, the 15th term. We cannot find the 15th term. Now say that implies from Tn equals to A plus m minus 1D. So it's not initially, if you have written the formula initially and you now put, let's say, it's like this question has a problem. It doesn't have any problem. You are not thinking well. So originally we could not solve this problem. So just know that some math problems may not be feasible to solve. And start inferring that whenever you have one variable to find, of course, go and look for that variable that you need and solve the problem. And whenever you are looking for two variables, especially in a single topic formula, in a single formula topic like AP, that has just this formula for the AP, you should know that it might be leading you to simultaneous equation. So now we have our A and D. We can now say that implies that our T 15 is equals to A is 3 plus 15, which is n, minus 1, multiplied by our D, which is 4. Alright, and our T15 is equals to 3 plus 14 multiplied by 4. And of course, 14 multiplied by 4 is 56. So plus 3, you have 59. So therefore, our 15th term is equals to 59. Any question? To find the linear sequence whose 8th term is 38 and the 22nd term is 108. So you have to form the sequence. What is the sequence? 1, 3, 2, 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, or a sequence minus 18, minus 24, minus 190, and all that. So of course you will need to determine what the sequence is. That's what they're asking you in this your homework. All right. So thank you very much for your patience and for your time, your attention, and also your contribution. Okay, so we are going to see in another episode of the class. Of course, I'll be sending you videos to complement this class. All right, remember to always watch the video with your note with you. Okay, so before you go, just let me quickly take my attendance from those of you that are here. So if I call your name, it means that of course you are free to go.